The thing about Yentl that, I sat down and we watched it is the story's fine, some of the acting is good too, but the abrupt singing just coming out of nowhere is terrible. It's really bad, and it really ruins the movie, I think. Okay, let's focus here. World Tree's a fun card. We're not going to first pick that. Arnie Slays the Troll is good. I mean, Poison the Cup is de facto the strongest card in the pack, but black is really bad in this format. And even though we just got forced into it and played it, this is a great card. And in most formats, you'd be so happy to first pick this. But I'm a little hesitant to first pick a black card. Giant's Amulet. I mean, these cards are pretty good. This is the worst one, I think, of the 5, but it's still very good. And then Arnie Slays the Troll. Really strong card. I'd hate to first pick it because of the 2 colors. I mean, we're passing 2 good cards that would go in a Giant's Amulet deck. Which means, I mean, if I take this... Oh, shoot. Alright, we'll take the best card. Fine. Ooh. Alright, maybe we can force Elves. What did we pass? The Mass Vandal is really good in this deck. But Poison Cup and a Herald is good. We could be a little safer and play Lijar Glade Warden, which is fine. It's not super exciting. Yeah, the Elves deck is really fun. It's kind of hard to make it a good deck. You have to get a little lucky. We could just take Rune Crown. It's pretty flexible. I'd most likely play it. Screw it. Let's try and have fun here. Three good snow cards. You sure we want to still pick this elf? We could also take a warrior if we see it. This card's... I mean, this card's stronger, but we're far away from it. This card's... I mean, if you're in a snow deck, this card's awesome. These cards are both good. This is one of the best snow lands there is. The aggro decks would rather I take this. But alright, let's try and force the elves. I mean, Elderfang plays well with Firja, if we want to just pick this up now. Obviously didn't do too well for us last game, but I think that deck was pretty rough. I like this card, but more in controlling shells. Right now we're on a creature-heavy lineup, so it's not as good. There's the Lindworm, which we would probably... I mean, we'd play it in a black-green deck. We'd also play a Skull Raid, but Firja has higher upside. Another Disciple versus Ruined Crown. There's also a Frostbite, which is a better common than this Disciple. A Ruined Crown or Disciple, that was kind of fun. Or we could take the Oracle and, get into a Firja kind of deck. We'd still play the Disciple and the Poison Cup, we would just be dropping Herald. I kind of like taking Rune Crown. We'll find more Disciples, I have a feeling. Plays well with drawing cards, pumping up our creatures. Find a way to make it work. Jarl the Forsaken's pretty good, Skull Raid's pretty good. But I actually really like Mass Vandal in this format. Like I said about Broken Wings, I mean, there's a ton of good targets for this to hit. And it can be a real blowout when they use a... like they use Bind the Monster or something like that, and you get to play this. It's great. This card's less exciting, but this pack is pretty unexciting. This card might be a little better than this, but I think the upside of this in a Herald deck helps it a bit. Oh, I smell the minestrone soup. No soup on stream. I wouldn't watch a streamer if he ate soup on it. Unless it was a stream about eating soup. Soup stream. And if you guys want, we can make a splinter channel where we just eat soups. Tofu. Now, a tofu channel on a soup stream is pretty out of the ordinary. That's like 2 months in. But tofu on a magic stream, that could be every day. This whiskey is going to my head. Alright. No tofu plate. Not until the stream is done. I need to earn my tofu. Alright, we're going to take Arachniform. It turns something into an elf as well. Would you prefer a tofu stream or a soup stream? One where you just watch someone eat that. What stream would you want to watch someone eat that food? Let's take the Mass Vandal. That's pretty cool to have 2 of those. I feel very confident against like the red decks that are playing so many equipments. Or the control decks playing their Bounding Golds and Behind the Monsters and all that kind of stuff. Would that be a Kafka stream where I eat Kafka? Or I eat books by Kafka? You put them in a blender, you make a soup out of them. A Kafka soup stream. Or do you want me to eat dogs? Ooh. Village Rites is good with some of these cards, but elves, right? More and more elves. Or we'll have a bunch of elves and no payoffs for the elves, just one. Banana stream slowly. Banana soup. Banana smoothie soup stream. Yeah, the Elf Planeswalker would be pretty sweet here. Tyvar. You can even find him with Herald. It's pretty cool. No. Pack 2, pick 3. There you're talking. Take it way down. Because no one else is going to want him, right? And then that's the benefit. I've never gotten to play with that the Black Rain Saga. But I've seen it played. It's very good. This dude is muscular. How do you get so cut in the trees? You must be eating a lot of tofu, I'll tell you that much. Like, see, this guy isn't that... Where'd he go? This guy's not that buff. But he's got a bear. I guess that helps. Like, why is this one a 3-1? Why is this as strong as Herald, the man who breaks spears with his hands? This is an old elf. And this one's got snakes, man. Ooh, Poison the Cup 2. A rune for our crown is important. Other than that, some unexciting stuff. Yeah, Poison the Cup number 2. Why not? We'll see another Rune of Might. That's not a high pickup. This guy looks like he's in an Egyptian set. I'll bet you this is, except for the horn. The horn looks very Valkyrin-esque. But, I'll bet you this is some old thrown out of Monkhead Arc. Ooh, wow, what a pack. I wonder if we can wheel something good from here. Struggle for some Skemfar, very good. Not as good in a deck full of low-cost elves. But Binding, U, and Blood on the Snow. Now, we're in creature-based decks. This isn't as good and we have no snowlands. The U, we don't have a 6-drop yet, but I'd love to pick up one of those, one of the worms with this. I think we have to take this Binding. This is just such a strong card. If we can wheel the tree line, that'd be great, because then we can play Firja, and Binding can go find the tree line, because it is a forest. Yeah, Honey Mammoth. There you go. Finn. Feed the Serpent. Another Masked Vandal. Path of the World Tree. Actually, curve's not that low. Finn is strong defensively. I still have yet to see someone kill someone with poison. Someone tried to race me into it and it just didn't work. I outraced him. So I've still never seen that. He's a 2-mana death touch creature. That is what he is. This is an elf, technically. We need some of those. Like, I'd love to see the black equipment or the green equipment. Like, this is a pretty unexciting elf until we pick up one of those. Do we have any need for snowlands? No. Put him in the board for now. He's a fine 2-drop, I guess. Now, what do we have here? Sculptor is less impressive in our deck. Demonic Gifts is the kind of trick that you need. Like, you put tricks on Disciple, kill something, get this back, they discard. That's a sweet line. Do it to Herald as well. The Narf Betrayal. Once again, slow. I don't think we'll need it. I think I like having a Demonic Gifts here. Even though you can usually pick these up late, and these cards are maybe slightly better, we have so many creatures, I think we're not going to be short of those. I want to make sure I have a Gifts here. Yes! This was like one of the best cards. Beyond the rares and the mythics that we wanted, this is one of the best cards we could have found for this deck. This equipment's what's going to turn all our 1-3s and 3-1s and everyone into actual threats and help us win the games. That was exactly what we wanted to see. I'll take another Disciple here over Arachnoform. Yeah, it was late. Ooh. Okay. Wither Crown is decent removal, but we've got tons of good removal. Feed the Serpent, double poison. And even a way down. Tigrid Shadow, once again, is not very good in our deck. I actually have not played with this card too much, but this is the kind of deck that would want it, right? Get pumped for all our creatures, has to be blocked, you know, kill something of theirs, has trample. I could see us playing it. We need to keep our creature count high, so I can't take this Arachnoform or the Path. I'll take the Pet. Probably won't play it. We have one Skull Raid already. Let's focus on creatures, though. I won't play this, so I won't take it. Oh, it is an elf. I still won't play it. It's so bad. I hear Anna watching something out there. I wonder what it is. By the way, we have been uploading our streams to YouTube, so feel free to watch the drafts again. I would like Dogged Pursuit more in this deck than the last one. I still don't want to play it. It's much better in like an aggro deck, and we're kind of aggro. We need a Raise the Draugr, the 2-mana bring 2 creatures back one, because we have so many synergistic creatures. At this point, we might not play Fuchsia. Take the rare for my binders. We've got a lot of creatures at this... Oh, only 8? Alright, yeah, we do need to pick up more. Technically, I mean, this is a creature too. We didn't find another rune yet. And we have no spell lands. I would love to see a few spell lands. Damn, this card is so good. Oh, and there's nothing we even want to play here. Like, we're literally not going to play any of these. I probably won't even play a second Skull Raid. I'm not going to play this for sure. I'm going to take it. Maybe it's splashable. I mean, we have the binding. And we're not giving up anything. If I was giving up something, I'd probably take the other card. If I was doing a paper draft, I'd take this probably because it's worth a lot. But we're not giving up anything by not taking it. This is an interesting pack, though. No red land for us. Raven Wings could be useful for our deck. Can definitely help us get through in a couple matchups. Return Upon the Tide, even in an elf deck, it's still not that great. Like, I think I'd rather have the Elder Hall than Return on the Tide. Now, Raven Wings we'll probably see again. Like, if there's an aggressive deck, they'll take the Helm over it. I think having some extra gas and a spell land is helpful here. Great. I would probably maybe take this. I'd probably take this over it just because our lands aren't too difficult. This elf is fine. I might even take this, try and get those red sources, wink wink. But I'll take a second Draugr's Helm for sure. That's a great pickup. Alright, pick 3 Tyvar, here we go. Alright. I'd almost say we need the late game power of another Outrider, but we've got double Helm actually. So maybe we just take a Village Rites? Is there any chance we play it? Or do we just need this in case we need the creature count? I guess it's more likely we play this. There's all this skim. Elder Halls. Gladeworn is an elf, but it doesn't do much in our deck. We haven't seen another rune yet. Yeah, let's just take another Elder Hall. We'll see those Coma's Faithfuls come back. We won't see the Elder Halls come back. Most likely. Yorn, but we're not using the other side, so it's literally just a 3/3 Vigilance, essentially. Yeah, he does nothing for us. Snakeskin Veil versus Spirit if we find any land. Like, this is generally a good card, but because we have no other snow permanents, it's going to be a 1/5, a 1/4 at best. So, struggle, we have tons of removal. I think we want the Veil instead. Just because we have so much good removal already. But yeah, we are lacking a few creatures here. 3 drops versus 5 drops, huh? Generally speaking, I like that card, but we don't really have the creatures to be attacking with it, so I'll just take a Recluse. 3rd Vandal versus Faithful, because we need the, you know, I'd take a Mammoth Growth, but I think we need the creatures. Probably just take a Faithful. And there's our wheel. Okay. This is such a cute dragon. Look at how chunky he is. Little chunky muffin. Alright, the deck looks fine. It looks a little light on ways to end the game. But that's what our helms are for. Those are our 2 primary ways to win the game, I say. Second Veil. I think we might need one more playable. We'll see. We have 2 lands, now we're 24. Probably won't be playing a second Snakeskin Veil. We have another one of those too, right? Here's a chunky ox. Chomps down. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Alternative plays we've got a few. We could play like another Veil, a Recluse, or this guy. Yeah, dude, this ox is well fed for sure. He's living the dream. Except he looks gilded, too. Alright, not gonna play this. Probably don't need that. We can drop this, probably. This is actually pretty good with the helms. We're not gonna play this because we don't know another rune. Or any runes. Yeah, we should. Yeah, the bear is really cute. There's a lot of cute bears in this set. Spirit of the Elder Guard, too. But yeah, actually, I think we can keep, like, we can drop a Recluse. What's our creature count? Oh, why is our creature count so low? 2 helms. Alright, that's, really it's 13, I guess. With a lot of removal. Jeez, alright, I can't actually cut creatures, can I? We probably don't need the way down. Or, yeah, we might use this as removal if we can get our creatures really out there. Fair amount of 2-drops, although these you don't play on turn 2 very often. Let's cut the Arachniform, maybe. Alright. Creature Light Elf deck. That's not set very often. Let's see how it does. If you like our channel, feel free to subscribe or follow, I guess. Yeah, just follow. We do stream every Tuesday night. Oftentimes our decks are better than these. Solid hand. Foretell this turn 2. Herald, find a card, trade him off, use Return on the Tide. It's a solid line. No need to let them know we're green yet. Because now if I was my opponent, I would assume this is a Jarl or a Poison the Cup. So we can mess with them. Alright, Herald, find us an elf. There we go. Mistwalker that can't block. I'm digging it. Three Snowlands already, man. Opponent is living the dream. Toski! Shoot, I don't know if I have any way to kill that with all my removal. What I can do is kill this and then start blocking it. It's indestructible, so it's tough to get through. I'll attack with Herald. Stupid legendary squirrel. Play a land. We could just play the Outrider, but he's going to keep drawing cards. I'm not a big fan of that. I will foretell this and then cast it. Just to get our scry. If I have to, I'd probably also, you know, if he kills my Narf. All these cards of the line up really well against our awesome removal. King Herald, does that help us? He had to attack with this, right? He has to attack, yeah. Which means Narfi can't block. Which means King Herald's Revenge is worth 3, potentially 4. What we could do is block with the Disciple, bring it back, make him discard and just build up our elves, and then try to use King Herald's Revenge to win the game. Opponent's at 14. He'll take another hit for 3, go down to 11. Which means that this turn we can just leave up Snakeskin Veil. Seems good. Now, if our opponent plays another creature and doesn't attack with Narfi, it's not as good. This is an aggressive line, but the upside's pretty high. Now, if opponent makes up removal too, it's also not great. Okay. Alright, he plays another blocker. Will he attack with the Yeti? Okay, he's not going to attack with it. Block here. Sure. Daft Punk did break up. Sad. It was sad. So, if we King Harald's Revenge Harald, attack with everything, he blocks, he can't block, he has to block Harald with both. Right, and Harald would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd have 7 toughness. If I play one more creature, it'd be 8 toughness, he'd still die. But then I can also, no, I can't Snakeskin also. It would kill both his guys, and he can't bring back Narfi, and he would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. That's not bad. Alternatively, we just do it to like the Death Knell Berserker. That's still big enough to kill not both of them, but just one of them. But Harald gets in for 3, 4, 5, 6 damage total. And then we still have Harald alive. Sure. Oh, we were supposed to play the Vandal first. Darn. Alright. So now he can block something else, though, so maybe this wasn't right. If he wants to kill it, he'll have to block with both. He might just block with Narfi. Blocks with Narfi, he takes trample damage. It's a significant hit. Yeah. Alright. Do we play the Vandal now? No, let's leave up this Veil because Harald's Menace is more powerful than a 1/3. Even the 1/3, you know, he's at 4 and we kind of try to overwhelm him. Narfi's off the table for right now. He has to attack with Toski. He may be digging for a card. Right now this can only block this, so he's taking 5 total. He'll take 5 total if we block Toski. Do we want to give him one more draw? He can't double block Harald. No, let's give him the draw. If he only plays one creature, he's still dead. Especially because we have Snakeskin Veil. You would have to play 2 creatures here. 2 creatures is still lethal, in fact. So I think even if we give him the card, because we have the Death Knell Berserker too, I wasn't looking at it because it's tapped, so he's going to use that here, use up his mana, we'll save our guy. He gets 2 elves. No, he doesn't because it doesn't activate, and that's lethal. Okay. And attack. Alright, there's our game 1. Played aggressively, and it worked out. Opponent played a couple busted cards, but he didn't have the time to pull it off. And that was the value of not playing the Mass Vandal for the extra damage last turn, and instead keeping up Snakeskin Veil. We forgot that he had the Elder Hall, in fact, but turned out alright. Oh, dude, the Popo is hearing that we're drinking and streaming, which is against the law in LA. Could be a Grand Theft Auto situation. I heard there's some basis on LA there. Dude, I ran through a whole program in high school against drinking and streaming. Oh, come on. No forests and kind of bad cards. The DARE program is all about not drinking and streaming. Average Joe's Gym. Holla. Favorite Vince Vaughn movie? Go. It's either that or favorite Justin Long movie. Who else is in that? Oh, Ben Stiller. Who plays the old guy? Isn't it Fan Horny? Who's the voice on The Simpsons that plays the young version of the old guy in Dodgeball? The really tall. He plays like half the voices on The Simpsons. What's his name? He's in Run Fat Boy Run. And the Birdcage. What's his name? Jeez. He plays Atticus Spartacus in the Birdcage. And he doesn't like shoes. Hank Azaria. Thank you, Devora. My hero. Jeez. I'm fine with trading here. Ooh. No trades, huh? Hank Azaria is in Godzilla. Oh, Jurassic Park 2 Vince Vaughn is in. You're right. What a pull. What a pull. I prefer Jurassic Park. Opponent might be seeking another color of mana. Jeff and Sam. Oh, Jeff Goldblum and Sam Neill in Jurassic Park. I feel like we've talked about Sam Neill on the stream before, haven't we? Icebind Pillar. Whew, where's our Masked Vandals? Coming up, right? Heralds. Ooh, do I play Herald over an Outrider here? He's just going to tap down whatever I play, so might as well keep that gas coming. Great opportunity to fart right there that I missed. Notably, if the time comes where our opponent thinks Icebind Pillar is going to save him from lethal, we've got the Snakeskin Veil. It's a nice thing that we need to keep in mind. Path to the World Tree. Boy. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. He's about to find his 5th color. Oh, I hate this card. Masked Vandal, where are you? Can you do it right now? 1, 2, 3, 4 colors right now. Alright. And an avalanche. We have so much removal. Can we kill something, please? Can we please kill something? My goodness. I want to click that as fast as possible so that I don't let him know we have Snakeskin Veil. But he's going to figure it out probably if he has half a mind over there. It's the only green card we could be representing, and every time it stops, he knows I have something. Favorite Jeff Goldblum movie? The most recent one I feel like I've seen him in. Although he has a couple guest appearances in The League, which I recently rewatched. What on earth? He's got so many things going on. Interestingly, he can't activate the Avalanche Caller as a blocker right now. So I say we get aggressive here. You know, he hasn't been able to erase this Coma's Faithful pretty well. Nice. Oh, I forgot about this stupid Protector Shield. We would have had to do the Veil to kill that creature. Recently saw him, I mean, Thor 3, he's very good in. He's very Goldblum, I guess, in. I never saw the sequel to Independence Day. I heard it was terrible. How do we win? How do we close this game out? Two Masked Vandals. Both would be, you know, I would love to draw both in a row. Take out some of these great cards. We did talk about Sam Neill last time because he's in Thor 3. Jeez. Whole Jurassic Park reunion there. Is Laura Dern hiding in that movie somewhere? Is she a stunt double for Kate Blanchett? Ooh, he used up all his mana. Interesting. Yeah, let's Snakeskin. He probably would have thought that we would have played it last turn if we had it. Now he's forced to make hopefully some awkward blocks. She's busy with Star Wars. She's been in everything lately. I mean, she was in, Ooh, he takes it. Alright, so let's get... Oh, because it's reduced by 1, too. Jeez. She was in Marriage Story. She's in, that show, Big Little Lies. And, I feel like she's in something else, too. Laura Dern's everywhere these days. She was nominated for Marriage Story, right? Did she win? Okay. Can he afford to attack? He's tapped down again, and if he attacks with this, he should have attacked, right? Because that gives him the Icebind Pillar. Right now, if we attack, 3 blockers, we get 2 creatures through. Oh, he's got 3 blockers, we get 2 creatures through. Any 2 of these kill him, right? No, these 2, this is 2 and 1. That's only putting him down to 1. But he has to double block this if he wants to do that. So no, this is lethal. Yes! Alright, we're rebounding well from that last draft. We're starting off 2-0 here. Let's keep it going. Speaking of Thor 3, what do we see in the background here? Ah, it's the Fenrir Wolf. In Magic called so Devora, as you may not know, because I know you don't know too much about Magic, but I appreciate you being here. The set that we're in right now is based on Viking lore, as maybe you've noted from some of the cards. So this right here is called Sarulf the Realm Eater, but obviously he's based on the Fenrir Wolf from Viking mythology, from Norse mythology. And that obviously shows up in Thor 3. There's a hammer card in this set that should remind you a lot of Mjolnir. I'll try and point out some other references we can connect. Even the name of this set, Kaldheim, it's very very Norse sounding, or at least the Netherlands or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Solid curve again. We haven't seen either of our black equipment. Considering we have 2 copies, that's unlikely at this point. I'd rather get a creature down than foretell. Oh, we upgraded our bears we earned. This cute little bear dude. Click on you. Hey, do something. Yeah, you're a fish. Ooh, foretell. We get a little damage through. There's our helm. Alright, perfect. So, let's attack. Herald has been an amazingly aggressive creature for us so far. That menace is really coming in handy. Let's pick up probably a faithful here because we're light on mana. And we have 2 5-drops in hand already. Has Kaldheim been in their lyrics? Maybe they're big Magic fans. I know, let's see, who was opening it? Yeah, Cassius Marsh is opening Magic the Gathering store here in LA. Big fan. Big fan of the game. Another Icebind Pillar. Well, let's just keep playing creatures then, so our opponents can't keep us tapped down too much. Drug Recruiter. That doesn't line up too well, buddy. Tempted to just attack with everything, but he'll block. Ooh, he doesn't block. What on earth? He doesn't even have anything in the yard. What is going on? Alright. I like this. He has only 1 snow land, so if he needs this this blue land, he's out of luck. I like his lands though. I like our Bob Ross land. Oh god, he needs to be playing creatures, dude. Okay. Snow plan coming together. He didn't play the snow land. Who struggles? Okay. It's pretty good for him here. We can't attack too profitably anymore. Although, so he'll tap down our Helm Boy if we attack with both the others. We'll only get through for 2 damage. But we have 6 mana, so we can Mass Vandal and Skull Raid. I think Mass Vandal's pretty good to get rid of the Icebind Pillar. Let's see if he taps it down. I assume he will. Sure. He's still very far away from activating this, which is why we didn't do it. He might discard that snow land now. Wow, 2 lands. He's been light. He could have discarded a creature and then brought it back. What is he up to? Behold. Oh, he's going deep. He's in trouble otherwise. He can't block this. If he blocks this, he'll still take 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got lethal on board. Can he get a creature down? Yes, he can. King Herald's Revenge. On a menace creature that must be blocked, he'll block with both. Take 3, 4, 5. He'll take 6 here, and this will definitely get through for 1 trample, right? Yeah. Wow, King Herald's Revenge has been pretty solid for us so far. The combination of must be blocked and menace seems pretty good. Cheers to us. We are 3-0. We've negated the losses of our rank from the last one, the last draft. Let's keep this momentum, baby. Hot Rod, drop us a sick beat. Yeah, keep doing that. Ooh, mythic opponent who fell out of the top 1200. He's on a losing streak. Let's bury him in it. Bury him! We'll foretell into a recluse. Go from there. Don't play it. Should have fallen. Are you kidding me? That lines up really well against our recluse too. If he makes a 1-1 here, I might, you know, if that's his game plan, I might kill the Usher. Right, I mean, it feels a shame to play this and then trade and he gets another 1-1. But we kind of need lands too, so I don't mind scrying. It's a real waste to poison the cup. Herald and a... Jeez. I'll bury the poison in the cup because we're going to use Herald anyway. And he'll dig us deeper. We won't find a land, but I think he's worth not finding a land for a turn. And this way, Poison the Cup is 1 higher than the rest of the cards on the bottom of our deck. Clarion Spirit's a tough card to beat. Okay. Let's see what we find. Alright, does he double spell here? Blue-white, he should be based in a lot of flyers. If I knew he had the Clarion Spirit, I would have put the Poison in the Cup on top. I think that's more important than Herald or land. This card's busted. Yep, and another spell. Yeah. Oh, goodness me. Alright, I feel like we've already lost this game. There's our land, so now if we draw Feed the Serpent, at least we have that. We can play the Recluse, which can trade for it at least. If we attack with Herald, he'll just double block and kill it, so play the Recluse and hold. Luckily, you know, he wanted to be super aggressive, so he pumped up his Clarion Spirit. So he's less incentivized to attack with this, at least, until he Bounding Golds. So we had a shot there. Please don't have another spell. Alright, at least that. Tap land, Skull Ray to eat up the last 2 cards, and then to what, die in 2 turns? It's not great. Play a Death Knell Berserker. Trade both of those for just this. It's a better line, at least. There's something to be said for just playing the Draugr's Helm as well and having the mana to equip it next turn. Okay, here we go. What kind of trick does he have? Oh, none, huh? So what's next? Ruined Crown, get back the sustenance is good. We can Elder Hall, kill this, have 2 1/1s. I would love to Skull Raid his last 2 cards, but unfortunately our life total's too low to do that. We may have just missed our opportunity on that. You know, we could have also just played a 4/4 Menace, but this really gums up the board in a way that I think we needed. You can put this Ruined Crown, but luckily it doesn't give a... It just gives +1/1. Sure. Okay. Let's get cards in hand at least for a skill raid. Bind the monster. He's got another removal. We could not find... We could do this to get rid of any removal he might have. That might be better. Sweet. Alright, we would have lost the game if we played Draugr's Helm. We might still lose the game. I mean, this could very well be something that's gonna destroy us. This can return an aura from the graveyard, so you can still get the bound in gold. Yeah, alright, so there was no way out for us. Okay, 3-1. Let's get back in there. Felt like we were actually getting somewhere to turning that around. You know, if we would have drawn a couple Masked Vandals again, look at it. They could have gotten rid of... They could have exiled the Rune Crown. They could have gotten rid of the Bind the Monster, bound in gold. Those cards are just really good against that kind of deck. Could have given us a free creature back, or gotten rid of his pump. Double green, no black, with a handful of black cards. This is how you lose, right? This is the kind of stuff I live for. Let's do it. We'll just foretell stuff until we eventually draw a swamp. Yay! Never didn't have it. Berserker versus my faithful. You are on, buddy. Does he have an equipment? The best is if he has like the demonic gifts or whatever right now. Okay. Yeah, take that bonk. Three good cards from us, only one good card from him. Let's just skull right now. Get the 2 for 1. There's a good chance we're going to see a target for our Masked Vandal coming up. Ditches a rune. Hopefully he doesn't have another crown. Let's see this. Green, green, black. Okay. Green, black, 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 black. Yep. I'd rather do this than play the... This takes 5 mana. I'm an idiot. Alright, we'll still just play the 5/5 then. I'm not going to use Poison the Cup on the Liberator. I'm not as scared of it at this point. Last game when we did it to the Usher the Fallen, it's because we had nothing else going on. And we were very... Okay, so he's got Run Amok. If he has Run Amok, he at least still can't boast. So, in this case, he has a Jarl instead. Yep. There's the demonic gifts we would have loved. Yeah. I will use a Poison the Cup here. Something to be said for foretelling there. We'll take the Recluse. We just need the creature. The land actually wouldn't have been too bad because the Elder Hall, but I see no reason to be digging for lands right now. Sure. Overload. So now the land looks a lot better because you kill one, make a couple 1/1s. Seems pretty tight in this case. Let's hold up demonic gifts. Okay, got to keep our eyes open on that. Not about to start taking 6 here. Don't have removal. Don't have removal. Damn it. 2 for 1. Okay. That was rough. We can just play Masked Vandal. It's a pretty good blocker against what he's got. And then foretell, you know, depending on what we draw, we don't want to get discarded here. He's still missing a mountain, though. Okay, that's better. There, so we got 2 for 1 before, but now we made up for it in a nice big way. I'd like to empty our hand as soon as possible. This only has plus 2-0 and it's... let's foretell this. If we ever draw our no blocks. Pump away, buddy. Broken brow, huh? Isn't this like 1 plus the greatest power of other creatures, so 3? I'll take that, play this, and hold. Oh, we got the Rune of Speed out of his hand, so nice. And then I want to get empty-handed as fast as possible and make that that land useless. All right, he'll get through a little damage here. I will throw away 1 elf. Keep our life total high. And this has no targets, but he's going to make us discard it. So maybe I should have kept the land. Alright. Right, as soon as he draws a mountain, we lose this. So I'm just going to play it. I think it's better to have a 1-3 than nothing. He's going to draw a mountain eventually. And it's actually a pretty good blocker on this board. There's something to be said for poisoning the cup anytime soon. We can double block the Fearless Pup with a Vandal and an Elf. And then trade 2 off for the Broken Brow. Right, because he can only pump this once. And if we just want to take 4 here off the Kennel Master, that's not bad. We can do this. Let's see what he's got. Good. 10:17 is a good time to go to bed. Cuddle up with a good book. And just take away. So he pumps. Kills the Vandal. Trades for the Elf. Oh no, dies to the Elf. Doesn't even trade for it. What's he up to, buddy? Got 3 black. If you have demonic gifts, now's your time, man. Yeah, do what you gotta do, Hot Rod. It's a late stream, especially because we're winning now. If we'd have been losing, you know, this would have ended faster. Pass the first strike damage. Do we take the 4 and assume he doesn't have demonic gifts? He's got something. I think I'm fine with it. That's less good. Man, you know, it's just such a bummer if he has demonic gifts on the Kennel Master, because then he makes these indestructible. What do we... Oh no, it won't, because it won't die. If he attacks with everything... Makes sense to attack with everything. I think. Okay, no demonic gifts at least. Vandal's less good. Coma's Faithful seems good. If he doesn't have removal for it, and we can trade it off against something, pick our life back up, I'm pretty game for that. Yes, come on. Come on. Yes, alright. Even one hit there is huge. We'll leave the Force in our hand in case of a Skull Raid, just to prevent him from drawing more cards. I will leave 2 hand lands as well. What does he have? He may be doing the same. He can't attack for fear of our retribution. Still pass. Firewalker is a great card here. Rise Upon the Tide. Now that's the kind of card we were looking for. He probably won't double block because he wants to attack with his dude. So what we'll do is we'll attack. Great. Nice big hit. And now we'll turn Upon the Tide Herald. Seems amazing. I think there's nothing else we'd rather have. Yeah. Because I believe he's got a land in hand anyway. 2 lands, in fact. So I don't want to make him discard with that combo. Oh, whiff on several good cards. Bummer. But we have 2 menace threats. He doesn't have very profitable attacks. And his life total's in jeopardy. He could go with the Firewalker and try and find like a Crush the Weak. I think under these circumstances I'm fine with trading off, because this can't attack anyway, the Coma's Faithful. Sure. Boast way down, very helpful. Does he have a Run Amok? Nope. Okay, Doomscar, good hit. And didn't lose anything relevant on our side. He's gonna weigh down Herald, save his life. I don't think we'll attack with our elves. I'd rather keep them up for protection. Dwarven reinforcements alone, pretty good. Yes, time to bury. Yeah, let's see that double block. These cost 4 to equip. I'm gonna play a land. It's really hard at this stage of the game to beat 2 Draugr's Helms. These are both menace, so let's just attack. There we go. Whew! Alright, that was a tight one for a minute there. We pulled out. We are now 4-1. Come on, let's get at least one more here. Actually, we have to win a lot more because we lost 1,500 gems on that last one. Gotta keep it rolling, right? Luckily, I had a 6-3 this morning that helped out. Ron von Catan. Oh man, I'd love to play some Catan. Alright, this is a rough hand, but Foretell into Recluse seems fine. I like having a Vandal in hand. Strong card. Ooh, that's a great land. Raider lines up pretty nicely here. I'm not going to just play out my Vandal, prevent a few damage. Ooh. There's the Helm. Alright, Recluse. I want to get the Elder Hall down and use it ASAP before this Slumber Mound becomes active, because that takes 6 mana and this only takes 5, but he's a turn ahead of me also. So I need to get it down soon and just draw one more land. So I'm not going to block here, there's way too much that can go wrong. Icehide Troll, there's a card I want to kill. So, great opportunity to bind the Old Gods and kill that. Because he already has one snow land, I'm not going to wait around for another. Now we take the lead on the damage, he has to spend another mana to use his Helm, and we get to pick up a land. Are you watching Family Feud upstairs, or Families Feuding? What? So we're not gonna. We still can't use our Recluse to the best of its ability, or our Masked Vandal. So we'll just Skull Raid here and keep up Veil. We're doing pretty well in this race still. Eventually, he's gonna have that 4/4 for free. But ooh, we get rid of an Arnie Slays the Troll is nice. And a land to prevent him from mounding us. Next turn we'll Elder Hall, use up our good land. Continue attacking for 4. Let's see what he comes up with. Certainly had, oop, that's good. Puts the Helm is also pretty good. It's good aggression. We could proactively use the Veil. Like what we can do is use the Elder Hall to kill whichever one he equips. Get our 2 boys that we're still going to want. And then attack. He'll probably block. We can use the Snakeskin Veil to get bigger than the 2/1. And then we kind of eat both his cards, although we lose our Veil and have a 5/3, which still trades with the Raider. But then we have King Harald's Revenge, so we might be able to eke something pretty interesting here. I do still want to get a creature in our yard for the Vandal, but King Harald's Revenge might be the key to ending this game for us. And the Elder Hall giving us 2 tokens for the Revenge is pretty big as well. What is he considering over there? What 1 red mana card is there? There's nothing, right? Could he be thinking about playing another Helm? Or is he just AFK? Well, let's tap some boys in the meantime. Hello, bear! I love that wave. Okay. What do we need? We need a second black. think I will use it proactively, just because of the Herald's Revenge. And he's still 2 mana off from using this. It's almost Kafka time. Almost. Does he have another creature? Waking the Trolls! Whoa! Alright. That's going to be really good in 2 turns. Next turn he'll even have enough to use this. Oh, he attacks, interestingly. I say we take it, right? Because next turn he's still just going to attack for 3. He can get a 4/4 blocker, and then we have Herald's Revenge. But now we get to put 7 on him with Poison the Cup up. He has to draw removal here. I'm going to play the Vandal now. And... oh, let me see my yard. Do I have a creature now? Like, I'll exile this, but I can't. So he'll get a land. He'll have enough to get the 4/4. With Poison the Cup, though, and Herald, I mean, this is going to take all his mana. It's a great line for him. It's a great way for him to think he can survive. But it's going to end the game for him, I think. Yeah, I think this one's over. There's no way he attacks here, so he'll leave 2 blockers up. But Herald's Revenge is going to give +4/+4 and trample. Why wasn't I able to cast that? Whatever. Oh, was that he destroyed my swamp, that's why. Man, I haven't used any of those like saying things in a while, and that one was kind of a dick move. Serves you right for rushing ahead. Alright, we are 5-1. Let's finish this. We're unstoppable now. Don't worry, people, we'll get you out of here before the night's over. It's a maximum of 3 games left, right? Because if we win 1, lose 1, then that still ends it. If we win 2, it's over. Yeah. So maximum of 3 games, preferably 2. Let's do it. Let's take down another Mythic player, push him out at the 1200 more. We go first. I like this line. This card's not as good on turn 2 as it is on like turn 4 with another play, but still, cut his resources. That's the 3rd time we've seen this tonight. This card is not very good. People are trying to force aggro and they're being forced to play the pup. Ooh, could he even be short white mana? Dreams come true, you know. Play our aggressive Herald. I thought he can get equipment. No? Elf Warrior. Oh, that's right. Warrior or the Planeswalker. Scratchy bear. Man, they keep having the Dwarven reinforcements against Herald. Touche. Touche. I'm going to play the Faithful here because then we can double spell next turn. Whereas if we play a green card, we can't because we only have 1 swamp. I will attack with Herald though. If he wants to take the trade for 2, I'll live with it. He'll also probably think I have some sort of trick. If he has Wings to the Cosmos, he's got me. Cool. Alright. So we will play Koma's Faithful. And then we get to play the Elderfang when he has fewer cards in hand, and hopefully that means take a more relevant card from him. I'm always a fan of doing this when my opponent has fewer cards. Oh, okay. Definitely block. And when we draw a Mass Vandal, it's going to be sweet. There's our second swamp. So attack with Herald. We're dealing more damage than our opponent. 5/5 lines up super well with what's on board. Yeah, let's double spell next turn. He's light on lands over there. And you won't be able to use Run Amok on defense. Another Pounding Gold, jeez. Alright, keep the 3s coming. Now I'd rather play the Recluse because it can attack into a Fearless Pup. And let's keep cutting resources. Yes. Cut them all. Still attacking, oh my god. What on earth does he have? Another Dwarven Reinforcements, maybe? Oh, Shield Maid's pretty good here. 2 Shield Maids, you say? Elder Hall has a nice answer for that. I'll leave the Recluse. He doesn't double block, whoa. I don't know, opponent. Koma's Faithful. It's got your number here. And that Skim Hall next turn, kill him a Fearless Pup. I'm a big fan. Big fan. It's gonna be a no blocks from me, dog. Sure. He'll trade this, take 3, go to 4. He'll have 2 1/1s and a Fearless Pup. I'll play this, next turn use it. Seems amazing. And our life total will go up by 3. You know, the trades on paper don't look very good, but because life totals are low, and this puts mine into a safe range, like, opponent has to draw very well here. And it's more likely than me that he'll draw a land. I have 2 lands. Alright. Yep. Elder Hall. Great draw here. Elder Hall actually means lethal if he drew a land. Maybe he drew Iron Verdict. I don't know why he'd be foretelling it if he did. It's kind of odd. But Demonic Gifts also looking really good here. But no, I'm just going to Elder Hall and try and go for the win. What would Red-White have? I mean, I'll attack. I'm not scared of anything. Yeah, see, I'd love to Demonic Gifts Herald, but I've got lethal a lot of ways here, especially with the gifts. Shepherd brings something back, is fine, still lethal. Even if he had a Frostbite there, we had Demonic Gifts. Okay, 6-1. Here we go, let's get to Diamond Rank 2. Late stream tonight, but if you're winning, that's what you gotta do. My poor eyes. That's better. Maybe I should make the chat smaller since I'm putting this on YouTube now. You guys will have to let me know. Alright. We'll draw a forest. Don't worry, we'll draw a forest. It's kind of awkward. It's a lot of lands for our deck, but... Alright, we'll do this, and then we'll keep making them discard. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Oh, opponent really likes his hand. Discards a card that lines up well for a Sculptor. Yep. If we attack, odds are he won't block. I tell you, I promise you. Because of Demonic Gifts would look pretty good here. But I'm in no rush. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that's one of the bombiest cards in the format. So now we're gonna have to kill this as soon as it attacks. So we'll do this and we'll hold. Damn, this card's awesome. And even when we kill this, he's still gonna get 2 2/2s. Jeez. Giant Amulet. Jeez. So we'll do this, we'll probably poison the cup and kill the other giant next turn. Force seems great, so we can block and play the Masked Vandal as well to kill the Giant's Amulet. And then that Coma's Faithful doesn't line up super well, so we'll drop it. So I'm not going to kill the 4/4 here because now it doesn't have hexproof. He might play something better. So he'll probably play something better now, but at least next turn now we have Skullraid and Herald in one turn. Hopefully catch us up a bit. Oh, you was pretty good. Grizzled Outrider is nice. I mean, we're definitely getting our value going. We haven't seen a 6-drop yet, so I don't want to kill the U if I can avoid it. Let's just keep the blocks coming for now. We'll take the U hit. Hopefully he doesn't just have more action. He's got more action. And then we're out of action. Okay. Did the best we could. Yeah, this card just gave, it was a 3-for-1. What are you gonna do? I think I have to block here or I die. And then if I block here, that's just 6, right? Seems brutal. So which one's he going to find? Vorinclex or the 6/6 Lindworm? Okay, good. At least he can't play that, but we're at 1. Alright, so it came down to 3 games. Let's finish this last game of the night. Win it or lose it, we're still at 6-2, so a solid record here. Anything 4 and up, I consider a win for a draft. As long as you get that positive win rate. 3-3, I consider that a loss. Breaking even does not keep you up there. Six and 3 would be a great draft to go home, but 7-2 is also nice. Chad, I want to thank you all for staying on. I mean, we're 30 minutes past our usual cutoff time, but this has been an exciting draft, so let's see it through. I think that game we couldn't have waited for them. I mean, we used our poison the cup, and that's when we found out we were getting a forest anyway. But I think it wasn't, you know, I think we had to use the Masked Vandal, get rid of the amulet. We killed the creature, we didn't take any extra hits there. I don't think we could have done anything differently there. He was way overpowering us. We go first, both our colors, solid plays. Yeah, I can dig it. Probably foretell this first. The value of the extra scries. I mean, it's worth half a card to scry too, I think. This is only a creature you control, right? Yeah. I think they've been doing more you controls because of Arena and how it pauses if you have the ability to target your opponent's creature. And it just makes the game so much smoother if they're not making us waste our time and giving up that we have cards that can target their guys all the time. So I think that might be why they're doing more of the target creature you control. When functionally there's very little reason for you to give hexproof to an opponent's creature. Ooh, I'll actually play Faithful instead of the Recluse. It's more fragile, but it's better with Return Upon the Tide in our hand. We bind it here, but then eventually we'll Mass Vandal it. Oh, sure. Okay, which one do you want to trade, opponent? Ooh, touche. Okay, I wish you would have blocked first. Do we just lose our creature? No, I'll hexproof. It's kind of annoying because it's turning our card into a... Like, we'll still trade it with the effigy, unfortunately. I would block. Come on. But this was a dead card, right? This is, I mean, economics, right? This was a sunk cost. It was going to die regardless. So it's like we traded a Veil for an effigy, which I think is fine. It's unfortunate that the trade ended up being for that. Oh, we lost a Helm. Because I would have loved to Masked Vandal his Hawk or his effigy. Yeah, so we're just going to foretell this. Poison the Cups galore in our deck. Still no Snowlands for our opponent. You know, he's playing some weaker cards, and then not too much snow going on. Wonder what he's up to. Tried to make green-blue work, and maybe it didn't. He got me, opponent. Okay. Go on, play an artifact. Do it. The Omen Keel. Well, I know what's about to happen to that. Can you counter this? Do you have saw it coming? No? Okay. You can't... I was going to say, can you crew this and then snakes can veil it? Wow, great. Cosuma's really strong. Glad we got that out of the way. Lindworm. Okay, that's what Poison the Cup's for. Demonic Gifts this. That's kind of fun. But let's just take care of this now. Land into double Outrider. That's fine. I mean, it's not super exciting, but that's the kind of stuff that can slowly win the game. I mean, he's pretty light on good cards at the moment. Another Lindworm. Okay, he's got a lot of life. So I'm drawing a land. If I play this, that's only 5, so I can't poison and or turn upon the tide, which I'd love to do. Yeah, I'll play an Outrider. I'm willing to double block his Lindworm, I think. Sure. Alright, so he'll trade for my Outrider. He's like, oh, I've got this other Outrider, that's going to rule the game. But now I'm going to start dropping more Outriders. Hold line. You know, I'm taking one every turn from the Hawk, but that's not going to kill us anytime soon. And then eventually, we're going to have a great turn where we double spell, and it's going to give us a ton of momentum. Yes, alright. Here's where we can turn the tide, hopefully. I will play a land. I'll attack with my Outrider. We only have one black source, so I could just bring back my other Outrider with Return Pawn. That seems pretty good. Hopefully it doesn't have Disdainful. Okay. Now I'll aggressively use Poison the Cup and just try and smash through. Poison the Cup with Demonic Gifts up would be great if we can draw a Swamp. Elderfang, though. What is he holding? No, I don't really need swamps, because I don't really need these to double spell. Ooh, what does he have? Is he gonna do the 6 mana, put one in my hand, one on top? Oh, Mammoth Growth, wow, okay. Demonic Gifts be looking good there. Opponent's holding. Opponent is holding. He's still going hard with that Hawk. We're not going to attack with everything because that would give away that we have Demonic Gifts. And I'd like to keep that a secret. Okay. Because if we attack here, he might take the double block. And then we'd get a... You know, if I attack with all these, it screams trick, right? But now, do this, do that, and all our 1/1s get to start attacking, kind of. You know, if he wants to block and kill them with the Hawk. It's kind of fine. Right next turn I'd get to deal 8 damage if he blocked one of the 1/1s. The next turn 7, the next turn 6. That's a lot of damage, and he could be drawing dead here. So let's see what he's got. Yeah, I think it's worth it. You know, it's an aggressive line, but I'm going to lose a 1/1. Yeah, there we go. Alright, there's our 7-2 for the evening. After that embarrassing 0-3 to start. So there you go. We're all over the place, not very consistent. But that means we're 7-5 for the evening. So we'll take it. There's our positive win range. Oh, Hot Rod, you're still around. Wow, what a trooper. I know it's pretty late by you. Alright, everyone, thank you so much for coming. I will be turning this into a video for YouTube, so check out and follow us either here, there, follow me everywhere. I'd love some stock. Don't stalk me. Have a good night.